impossible. I wouldn't even be here talking to you, and you guys wouldn't even care who I was if it wasn't for the power of God.
Former Detroit Lion, Miami Dolphin, Montreal Alouette, and current Hamilton TiCat, Avon Cobourne is talking about his journey off the streets of New Jersey and onto the football field.
When I was younger, my mom, she was on drugs, like, you know, pretty much all my life until I was about 15, 16 years old. And, you know, it was times where, you know, we had to find ways to eat. We had to find ways to, you know, be close as a family. And until my mom, you know, until she got clean, which has been about 17 years now. Thank God for that. And, you know, just that area where I lived in Camden, New Jersey, it just, you know, drug infested, gang infested, things like that. But I was just blessed and had the opportunity to put myself in a position to be around the right people.
It was a special teacher who came into his life and changed it forever. Avon asked him if he could use his address so he could finish school to provide a better life for his family.
By the grace of God, he was like, you know, let me talk to my wife. And his wife was like, yeah, you know, you can move in, you know. And it was tough because, you know, there's 5 of us, and we've been through a lot. That's what I try to tell a lot of people. In order to be something great or to do something great, you got to sacrifice something. And, you know, I had to sacrifice leaving my 2 younger brothers, my older sister and a younger sister. It took a lot of courage for him to put me around his daughters and his son and his wife and not really knowing me. And, you know, he gave me the opportunity, and I'm still grateful to this day for it. One of the most beautiful women in the world.
As Avon's life started to change, he met an influential young lady who helped him grow closer to God.
She was the reason why that I got saved, because I met her in 2002 when we got to talking. She said, you know, my mom, she doesn't care about anything else except my husband being saved. I gave her some thought, and, you know, I started, you know, believing more and trying to really get into the Word and understanding what it meant to be saved and what it meant, you know, to take Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And it dawned on me that, you know, anything is possible. You know, I was out of football. I was down. I didn't know what to do, and I guess that's when, you know, most people come to Christ, is when, you know, they're down and out. And, you know, it just so happened that I was in that situation, and I said, you know what, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna commit my life now. And from that point on, I mean, I haven't looked back to anything negative, anything, you know. I just try to live every day for what it is, and, you know, stay in my word and stay, you know, prayed up, because when you do that, you know, good things happen.
Both on and off the field, Avon uses his story of overcoming obstacles in his life to inspire others to do the same.
Warner plunging.
Like I say, if I can make it through it, anybody can. And, you know, just so I can give them some hope that, you know, it's possible, you know, that I came from where I came from, and I'm a professional athlete. And, you know, that's rare. That's rare. Every day I pray and thank God for the opportunity that I have to play this game that, you know, people would dream to do. I mean, I know it's not promised, so I cherish every moment, and I thank God that He gave it to me.
On this night, over 100 youth came together to play their own game of football and hear from their CFL heroes.
This is a space for our youth ministries to invite their students so that they can actually begin to hear just how Jesus impacts you know, these professional athletes as well as their own friends. The event that we do, it's cool to come on the field, it's cool to have some fun and games and run around and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, really, we want this to be a conversation starter.
Anyway, and it was just that.
My faith gave me a little bit of stability.
Sophia and Nicole say they had a great time.
Well, I have to say, getting everybody's opinion on, like, God and just their stories about God and what they've been through.
Hearing that people care about God like we do, and, like, knowing that they know what He can do and stuff.
Thanks to players like this 2009 Grey Cup MVP, these youth learned some important lessons.
I think it was just like that you can always follow your dreams, even if they don't sound true, they could be true.
Always believe in yourself, and it'll happen for you.
Great. Thank you.
Steve Kearns, former CFL player and current chaplain of the Hamilton TiCats, explains what happens when both teams come together and kneel at center field at the end of every game.
Basically, it's a chance for them to get together after the game, just thank the Lord for a good game, safety, and just the ability to play. And it's just Yeah, it's to give thanks to God for the opportunity they had to play a game they love.
A simple gesture, but for these youth, a vision of their role models humbling themselves, demonstrating we're all on the same team.
A lot of times it's good to see that for a lot of them, they recognize their profession is a game, and it's not the be-all and end-all. That at the end of the day, they're able to come under something that's greater, which is Jesus. And to have them demonstrate that, it gives them a chance to show that yes, we are united under one faith no matter which team we play with.
In Hamilton, Ontario, Mindy Tweedle, 100 Huntley Street.